Your teen is getting their financial advice from TikTok instead of you, and some of it's flat out dangerous. In 60 seconds, they're being told to quit school, buy crypto, flip sneakers, and max out credit cards on investments they don't even understand. I've coached lots of young adults, and a lot of them have come to me broke and stressed out because they followed some viral money hack on TikTok. TikTok was not built to make your teen wealthy, it was built to keep them scrolling. 41% of Gen Z say their financial advice comes from TikTok and YouTube. Studies show 1 in 4 money related videos on TikTok contain misleading information, and I've seen a bunch of it. So, in this video, I'll show you how to pull your teen out of the TikTok money traps and give them reliable, engaging, long term financial education instead. There's lots of great education that comes in short bites for the teen psyche. So let's get into it. So we're going to break this out into 3 steps. And I didn't write the steps on the board today. Instead, I wrote some resources. I'll just keep them up there just in case you forget what I said. But for step 1, filter the fire hose, right? So we want to teach our teens to question every single thing they come across on TikTok, right? Especially the financial things before they go and spend their money on it. Who's the source? What's their track record? And are they selling something to you, right? Lots of people on TikTok will show all the green arrows, all the positive money signs. Hey, that guy's making a bunch of money. And he said, all I got to do is this, so I can make a bunch of money. What I think is, okay, if it's that easy, so all I got to do is click this button or watch this 15-second video and I'll start making $10,000 a month, why doesn't everyone do it? That's always my first question. Why isn't everyone doing this, right? I'm a natural skeptic because I have been scammed a few times before, and I try not to give my money away in those ways, all right? So what your kids should do is question things, right? Stuff sounds great. It might be real. Who knows? But question it. Lead off with questions before your excitement takes over. Watch a get rich quick TikTok together, right? Get on there with them, be like, hey, you decided you want to start selling sneakers based off of what? And most likely they're going to be like, oh, well, this. I'm like, okay, let's watch it together. And then, break it down, poke holes in it, help them see what you see in it, why you know it's not a good idea, but help them get to that conclusion themselves. All right. So that's filtering the fire hose because they're just getting shot with a bunch of information real quick. Slow down, break it down, question everything. All right. Now, step number 2, swap scrolling for learning. In addition to, your TikTok, your Instagram, your Snapchat, all these fun apps that just let you go and watch 5 seconds of a whole bunch of different things, they've started to create shorter ways for education to get into the minds of teenagers, right? That's what I have on this board behind me. Some alternatives that you can get your teen to use. So maybe even if you be like, hey, for the next 30 minutes or an hour, you're only allowed to get on this app or this website. Doing that every day will teach them a ton. So what I have behind me, Blinkist. Blinkist summarizes the top personal finance and business books in 15 minutes. So within that hour, they could get through 4 books about financial literacy, personal development, things like that, that will actually help them make money, right? Another one is Headway. Headway is short, easy to digest book summaries, right? So again, takes a book, summarizes it, and it's very short, very quick, right? Maybe reading that book might have taken you a couple weeks. You can get it done in 10, 15 minutes, right? No reason not to. And these short bursts are enough to where it's like, all right, maybe you don't want to read this book, but do you mind reading for 15 minutes? Sure, Dad, I can read for 15 minutes. There you go. And then the third one, I put Audible. It's not as short, but for me, it's good. I don't really like the summary things because I feel like I'm going to miss something, right? Because it's a summary. So I get there telling you all the super important parts, but some of the things I enjoy about books are the small little subtle things they throw in, maybe a certain quote here or there, or how they got from one point to the other. So that's just me, and it might be y'all. So another option I love outside of reading a conventional book is Audible, because I can do it while I'm working out. I always do it while I'm driving. And I like to listen to books while I'm doing something else active, maybe with my hands or something. So check those out. Those are alternatives besides just doom scrolling on TikTok or Reels or, what have you. All right. Now, number 3, make it personable and actionable. So this is more so guidance for you. You can replace TikTok with yourself, right? So if you see them getting information from TikTok, and you're like, man, you don't see the holes in this, you don't see what's wrong with this. If they're looking that stuff up, it shows that they have an interest in it, that they want to know more about it, that they want to learn more about it. Now, have you been giving your child the opportunity to learn this stuff from you, or do you never talk about it? Does your household never talk about it? So they feel the only way they're going to get it is if they go to the internet. Just something to think about, right? So something you can do is while, online, they may say, hey, invest in the stock market. What you can do is, hey, son, daughter, whomever, do you want to invest in the stock market? Okay, sit down with them on the computer, put your arm around them or something. Boom, click that button, put your social in here, do that. All right, now you have a brokerage account. You have opened it. And as a welcome gift, I will buy you your first stock, right? Jump on here, look through this list of stocks, pick out your top 3, and then we'll talk about all 3 of them. And I will purchase, whatever one is best out of the 3. That's not only you're giving them the attention, you're giving them knowledge, and you're giving your belief by giving up your money to be their first investor, to help them get their first stock. They'll appreciate that a lot, and it could set the stage for them being a master investor later on. So, negative that could happen is if they keep learning about money from people with zero accountability, they could just lose thousands and thousands of dollars and think all stocks are scams, think any way to make money is impossible. And now they'll end up getting a scarcity mindset, which will just hurt them for the rest of their lives. So let's avoid that. And if you want help, maybe doing that last step or figuring out what books they should focus on first, join Mammoth Money Academy. There's a link in the description. We'd love to have you. Thanks.